Hey guys, and welcome to the vlog. I'm scared. I'm actually very scared about what's about to happen. I'm gonna take my FD into the garage. I'm gonna move this thing out, and I'm gonna bring my FD in here for a couple of days, and I'm gonna strip pretty much everything that I can off the top of the engine bay, and I want to get the heat shields off, and I'm essentially trying to get that first turbo to work, because I am so sure after all the troubleshooting that I've done that the wastegate actuator arms are an issue, or at least the one on the primary turbo. And my feeling is that the circlip has fallen off or broken off or wasn't put on correctly, and the rod is now not opening and closing, and which means the flap of the wastegate is staying open and I'm losing boost. My feeling is that because when I drive the car there is still some boost. I'm getting between 0.1 and 0.2 bar boost, which is like 1.8 psi or something. It's really nothing, but it's enough to allow the I actually don't know what it's called, but there's some sort of a flap that if it picks up boost then it allows the second turbo to kick in. I completely forgot what it is, but there's enough boost to generate, or enough generator boost to open that flap to allow the second turbo to work. So my feeling is that the first turbo does work, and I've checked vacuum hoses under the UIM and behind and all over the place, and the only vacuum hoses I couldn't see were the ones going to the wastegate actuator, so it could be that, or like I said, it could be the rod. But we're about to find out. And while we're doing that, just above me, somewhere there, downpipe. I want to do the downpipe. I need to do the downpipe, but I'm nervous. I haven't done this sort of work in a very long time. I've just been building and working on the house, so I'm kind of used to civil stuff right now. But it's time to get out of my comfort zone again, and let's get this bad boy out. I just realized that the one light is out in the GTR. I've got these cool LED things, and there's little control unit jobbies inside that you can't see. That one's dead. That sucks. Anyway, problem for another day. Here's the plan. I want to take all this crap off. So strut brace is going to come off. This piping for the intake is going to come off. Obviously the intake is going to come off. Whatever else is here that could potentially be in the way, there's a heat shield somewhere at the bottom here, and that's covering the wastegate actuators. Yeah, I can actually see the one wastegate. Okay, look at that. I can see an actuator over there. I don't know if you guys can. There, that thing. Okay, my plan is to get in and around there, but the rod itself is covered by heat shields. I need to take all that crap off, and then I need to take all the junk that's around here. So I've got some easy access from the top, so I can fit that HKS downpipe. Let's go. I'll take a look at how much more visibility I have here. You can see the intakes. I never showed you guys this. I put in the purple radiator pipes. Didn't realize that nobody can see it when that little cover is on. I totally forgot to push record. I just pulled this whole thing out. Figured I'd do it from the top, and then it was just one piece. There was one bolt over here that was holding it, and boom, came out. So immediately I can see there, autofocus. Wastegate actuator, one of them. I don't know which one that is, but there's a heat shield, and I'm assuming that's the one I need to take off. So we need to get all this other crap off first. Damn guys, it feels like I've been through the wars here. I've been off cam for about an hour and a half. I'm completely black up. Raised the car up, and I actually haven't done too much. I've been fighting with these two little bolts. So there at the bottom, that's the oxygen sensor on the downpipe. And going out of focus here, but over there was a nut that I had to take out. It's actually just underneath this pipe, and then there was a bolt that took forever. It took about an hour just to get that bolt off. There's literally no space to work on this car. I tried all my tools, I couldn't get to it. Ratchet spanners, the works. Oh man. Anyway, I've raised the car up. That was the second to last bolt. Now there's two underneath the car that I'm going to be taking out. I'm not going to bother filming. I don't want to get the camera dirty. I don't want to damage the camera. I'll tell you guys what's happening afterwards. Man, I've been battling. I've been underneath the car for probably the last hour and a half in the top here, and I've been battling to get this damn heat shield off. There's a heat shield just above the oxygen sensor. I've got the bolts out, but I just can't seem to wiggle it around and get it out. Having a quick read on the forums, and they say it's more difficult on the JDM car, but you can pull it out from the bottom. So I've been trying and failing. So I'm going to give this a bash again in the morning, or maybe the following day, I don't know. I do have some bad news though. While I was under there, I managed to take some other heat shields off, which allowed me access to the wastegate arms, and both of them have got the circlips on it, and both of them are intact. I don't know why I'm not producing boost. I really don't know. All my vacuum leads are okay, as far as I can see. I don't know. I've changed out my charge relief valve. I swapped out some other valve, air bypass valve or something. I swapped out of the black car when I did the intakes a while ago. That didn't solve it. Turbo's getting boost. I'm doing 0.1 to 0.2 bar depending on the load. I've checked my vacuum reservoir tank, and no leaks. Dipped it on the water, pumped some air through it, no bubbles. I'm out of ideas, guys, but I'm still going to do this downpipe story, just not today. So that's the vlog. I'm seriously out of my comfort zone, like big time. I'm underneath the car, I'm hands-on, super hands-on, look at me. I'm gonna go. I don't feel like talking to the camera right now, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Try and make the next one a bit better. We'll see you all next time. Cheers.